Well, hello there. Happy Sunday Fun Day, everyone. Welcome back to our weekly Sunday live show where we get to hang out with you guys for the first hour, talk about absolutely nothing, and then we go into our live auction. Usually, Jeremy likes to start off with a song. Is it going to be a Christmas themed song? He's got his Santa hat on, his shades. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna
be? I said here.
I hear the dogs barking.
The dogs bark all around us.
I hear the dogs on the campground barking right now.
If you love what the hell's, top what the hell.
In the chat.
If you love what the hell's, top what the hell's. If you love what the hell's and you love your Christmas sales, if you love what the hell's, type what the hell's.
Only 5 days away from Christmas. Can you believe it?
If there's 5 days till Christmas, type Merry Christmas. There's 5 days of Christmas, you don't want to miss it.
You don't.
If there's 5 days of Christmas, then you really don't want to miss it. If there's 5 days to Christmas, type Merry Christmas.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
If you love what the hell, stop what the hell.
Oh, is this the extended version?
If you love what the hell, stop what the hell. If you love what the hells and you love Christmas sales, if you love what the hell, stop what the hell.
Yes, there is a Christmas star allegedly coming tomorrow. Who knows what that means? The Christmas star. Did you mean to do that? Did you mean to do that?
Would you believe it if I did?
No. Yeah, someone else was talking about one of our neighbors. We met a new neighbor today, and she was talking about the Christmas star. Is it supposed to be like a star coming our way, like not a good star?
You tell me.
That's why I'm asking.
If you love the Christmas star from afar. If you love the Christmas star from afar. If you love the Christmas star and you like chocolate bars. If you love the Christmas star from afar.
Vicky says 5 days till my birthday. Happy early birthday, Vicky.
Stephen King, yes. You trying to figure out what temperature she's going to be at any moment in time is trying to figure out exactly how far the Christmas star is away. It is insane trying to figure out anything with her right now.
We do have the door open right now.
In 5 seconds, it'll be shut and she'll be freezing. Thank you so much for...
Colin sent $5. Appreciate it, Colin.
Thank you. Oh, fist pump for you.
So with the door being open on the camper, everyone in the campground can hear us right now.
Probably not everybody. I heard there's some deaf people right down the road.
Oh, well, the dogs can definitely hear because I hear them barking.
Potentially. Absolutely potentially.
Yes.
Yeah, they might be barking. Flipping for Profit just sent $20. Merry Christmas from Louisiana. I'm celebrating my 30th birthday today. 4,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Awesome.
Congratulations.
Happy 30, dirty 30.
I think we just hit 316,000 subscribers.
We did.
Now, as you have a channel and that's a phenomenal thing to have 4,000 subscribers. That's absolutely
that's an awesome
incredible.
milestone.
Remember what you really want. And a lot of people look at channels and they gauge the health of a channel based on subscribers. That's not the health of a channel. Health of a channel is based on views. And so you really want to look at views. How many of those subscribers increase your views? Yeah. Because anybody can subscribe. It doesn't mean that they're watching. Right. So we just hit.
Because if that was the case, then every one of our videos would get 316,000 views, right?
Which doesn't happen.
No, it doesn't.
No, I mean, you were feeding alligators, and we barely got 20,000 views. Yeah. So go figure on that one. So views are the health of your channel.
Right.
Congratulations on the 4,000. Make sure you continue to work on those views. Service Chihuahua just sent $5. Merry Christmas, Jeremy and George.
Appreciate it.
Merry Christmas to you, Service Chihuahua. Thank you so much. That is a press gift. Thank you.
Someone in the chat, I missed the name, but said, tell the neighbors in the campground that you guys are Christmas caroling. Maybe they would forgive us.
Not sure we're going to be able to get away with that. Not sure we'll get away with that at all. Somebody's supposed to be president right now. Not sure what that's about.
I'm supposed to be president
so
right now.
2 planets, Jupiter and Saturn, will be aligned. Hasn't happened until recently. Nice. Cool. That'll be kind of nice. And it's so dark out here. No street lights. It's so beautiful. We actually probably will be able to see it.
Yeah, it is pitch black, so the stars really pop at night.
They pop. And I have to go out and sleep under the awning at night because it's so hot inside here. But apparently now it's too hot, and about
I think what's contributing to the heat in the camper was that it was 70 today. And it still feels like 70.
Marianne says, are you in Florida? Marianne, you got about 3 months worth of videos you need to catch up with.
You're a little
behind. A little behind.
The crock pot is going on right now too. So I think that's creating some of the heat. Because usually since we've been down here, I've had the crock pot outside so that it doesn't stink up the entire camper. And so that it doesn't get hot. And I think that's
how could you stink up a camper with chicken and carrots?
It kind of smells like farts.
No, when you bring broccoli and put it all over the camper, that smells like farts. Chicken and carrots smells delicious. Doesn't smell like farts at all. Smells incredible. Absolutely incredible. I'd much rather have chicken in the crock pot in the camper than any broccoli any day of the week. By far,
so good.
Broccoli smells
funny.
Doesn't even smell like farts.
About broccoli.
Smells like straight up dookie.
I brought leftover broccoli from eating out one night, and I try to feed it to the chicken. They didn't even want it. They're like, "What is this?" They took a sniff and then just walked away.
Not happening.
And usually the chicken eat everything. They love everything.
The chickens want nothing to do with it.
It was pretty funny. I told Jeremy, I was like, the chicken wanted nothing to do with the broccoli. He's like, those are my chicken. Those are smart chicken. I don't know. I love broccoli.
That broccoli does not love me back.
Michael says, George, I've had my thyroid out as well. I get hot and cold in a drop of a hat. Yeah. Life without a thyroid.
So
you'll never understand that.
Do you get moody at the drop of a hat as well?
Well, you have your thyroid.
Hot and cold, and then moody at the drop of a hat as well?
You have your thyroid still intact, and you're just as moody. So what's your explanation?
Apparently, I have a thyroid. That's the explanation. Apparently, the thyroid is to blame. Somebody likes broccoli with cheese sauce.
Broccoli with cheese is bomb.
So as we get into the show tonight, number one, if you're not subscribed, make sure you are subscribed. And if you're not getting notifications every time that we upload or every time we go live, and you probably are getting notifications if you're on right now. By the way, video quality is going to be it's going to be down tonight compared to last week because we're trying another system. So we know that there's going to be lag. We know there's going to be fuzz. We know all of that ahead of time. And frankly, at any point in time, it'll probably crash. And we'll try and jump back on. Thank you so much, Shirley. We appreciate the $2. Adam Purdy, thank you, $5. Jeremy is doing fear farts because of mosquitoes that are not there. We still have yet to see a mosquito. But if you're on tonight, and we'll change back to the original system next week. We'll be streaming just from the phone, and we'll get back to the higher quality. And then once we get on site, we'll we'll get fiber optics, and we'll get the best that we can as far as getting on the property. We don't get the keys to the property technically until Wednesday. That's the close
right before
date.
Christmas.
That's the close date. But honestly, at this point, everything is in alignment, except the title company has just been so slow. And just like everybody else, every other business, they blame it on COVID. So it's the easy out. It's like whenever you do anything with any business and they go, we can't do that. And you go, why? And they go, well, insurance won't cover it. This is a guy that had insurance on guns, knives, whips, high adventure, zip lines, horses, ponds, pools, paintball, you name it. I had insurance on all of it. The only thing that insurance would not cover for me was flight when I ran airplane camp. I ran flight camp, and I had to go out to a third party to bring that insurance in. Your businesses cover it all. They just use that as a scapegoat. Well, insurance doesn't cover it, so that they don't have to give you a real answer. And that's what businesses, a lot of them are doing right now. They're just, well, it's COVID. Well, in some ways, yeah, maybe. In other ways, not at all. It's just the standard blame it on COVID, so we don't have to take responsibility. Mm-hmm. So that puts us in a little bit of a position, just waiting, preparing. No matter what the excuse is, we're still not there yet. We did come early to get there. But what all that means to zero right back around is, if you're not subscribed, make sure you are subscribed. If you're not getting notifications, make sure you hit the bell, all notifications. Mm-hmm. And if you, for some reason, you go, man, I'm not getting notifications, go back and unsubscribe, then resubscribe, hit the bell notifications, and that should fix the issue, because YouTube kind of does some funky things sometimes.
Yeah, I've had to do that a couple times from my own YouTube channel for the What the Hales channel. I would have to go in, unsubscribe, resubscribe, and I've had to do that for a couple other channels. And then as soon as you subscribe, the bell will pop up. 3 different bells will pop up. You want to hit the top icon, which will give you all notifications, meaning you'll be notified every time we release a new video, and when we go live every Sunday. We go just about every Sunday. And then once in a while, we'll do pop-up lives. So occasionally we'll do pop-up lives.
Very, very rarely.
We'll do it like in celebration for a big announcement, or we hit a big milestone of some sort.
Bonnie Fleming just sent $5. Merry Christmas to you both. Love all your videos. Jeremy, did you get all them storage units? Bonnie, we actually just finished today. Well, we really didn't finish. So we bought, this week is, all right, let's go back to last week. Last week, we didn't have any storage units. And last week, we basically had to spend as much money as possible, which there will be a video on that. Dr. Philip at Thrift McKay sent $5. Hello, guys. Things are busy off until the new year. Now time to binge watch. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Thank you so much. We appreciate it, guys. So last week was spend as much as we can in the business as possible to get those business incentives, those breaks. And then this week was, can we find storage units? We bid on 4 storage units that I got outbid on. And, you know, as we teach you to profile, you always want to make sure that you see the profit. But then we actually did win 7 in a local nearby town, which is 15 minutes away. And so as you watch the series of those storage units, you're not going to see rematch number 4 on the gold and silver challenge, because we've been busy on those storage units. We just finished. There'll be about a week's worth of them, and we're not even done yet because we're not on the property. We had to move everything that was of value into one, and we'll be renting that one until we get on the property.
Yeah.
And Melissa wants to know, did we get the 8th one? Unfortunately, when we were actually filming, and I talked about the 8th one, in the middle of filming,
keeping tabs on the time,
we were filming for YouTube, and we
missed it by 2 minutes.
Lost it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Debbie Deaver just sent $4.99. You two are awesome. Have a wonderful Christmas. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Although I did get to meet who actually did get that one, I did not ask them what was inside. And I saw them loading it up. We had so much to do with the 7 units that we didn't even mess around with asking. You know, everybody's polite down here. It's really nice. Everybody's very, very polite. But
plus, you run out of time. The sun sets at like 5:30, so we're on a time crunch for making sure we have good lighting for recording.
7 units, we had to have them done in 72 hours, and most facilities, they have 24-hour access for you. So I can go in the middle of the night, 2 a.m. if I want, and go work. This facility locks the gates and you're out. You're out. When they lock the gates, you're out. And if you're in, you get locked in. We tried to get out of there as fast as possible today so that we wouldn't get locked in. It was so hot today. I was sweating like crazy. And I'm just sitting there thinking, Merry Christmas, Jeremy. I can feel my fingers. It's December. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy I'm not in Florida, or excuse me, in Ohio. And even going to church this morning, went to church on the back of a golf cart, driving to church on the back of a golf cart with the camp owners. And man, it's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. Man, this is a beautiful morning. Headed to church on the back of a golf cart, and then going and working outside in storage units, working up such a sweat. This is amazing. It's absolutely amazing. How can it get any better than that?
We were driving with the windows down, and it's nice for us, especially being born and raised in Ohio, being used to the cold and the snow around this time of year. So it's nice being in a state where it feels like fall, because we absolutely love fall.
Fall is the best in Ohio.
Yeah, we do like hoodie season.
Wake up in the morning, frost on the windows, hoodies on, and by noon, t-shirt and shorts weather.
Rebecca sent
thank you so much.
Super Sticker says, how's it going?
And that is exactly what we've experienced in the 2 weeks we've been here so far. Remember, we came here a week before just to scout everything. And remember, last winter, we were in Florida all of December. So it's not like this is our first rodeo. We have not seen any of the feared giant mosquitoes yet.
Not yet.
We are attempting, but I guess we're just not lucky as our viewers, that are scared of mosquitoes. But we did hear today about a local alligator. What you want to share with them? What we heard about alligators on our property?
Yeah, there's part of the river goes through the property, and
part
then part of the creek goes into the property, and then onto like the major highway. And I guess a 7-foot alligator made it out to the main road, and someone unfortunately shot it in the head a couple times.
It died right in our driveway.
It was still alive when a neighbor saw it,
and it died. It took
where
its we drive in, it went
in the driveway. Yeah.
Oh, man, how cool is that?
That's so mean. That's so sad.
It knew the driveway to go to. I mean, it was a little premature, but by like 5 years.
Yeah, this happened about 5 years ago.
But the neighbors. So here is the crazy but also awesome thing. We shared with you all We Bought an Abandoned Ranch video that not only the owners passed away, but there was a death out in the front of the property, on the road. It was a 4-wheeling accident. Out of the blue, we found out that that's the son of one of our subscribers. And they messaged us and said, "Oh my goodness, I just watched
that video.
I'm your neighbor.
Yeah.
That was my son."
Yeah.
And we went and spent some of the afternoon with them today.
Awesome.
It was awesome.
Family. Yeah.
Awesome. They literally are right around the corner. And we got the full story. I mean, that was so good to get the full story. BC Eagle Deb just sent $5. Just wanted to support the channel. Send happy holidays wishes to my friends at What the Hales. Thank you so much.
It, Deb.
But how cool is that? That even in the middle of nowhere, and we intentionally have put ourselves in the middle of nowhere. There are 2 people that are long-term residents that stay at the campground that recognize us. They're viewers, they're subscribers. The neighbor around the corner, that family, they're viewers, they're subscribers. I mean, just right here in this little town of
like, who would have ever thought
130 some people
wanting to be in seclusion, and here we are. A few of our neighbors already know. who we are. Such a small world. Very small world.
Yeah, it's just it's humbling. It's humbling, the aspect that you know, you've got viewers in a little town of 130 some people. It may be a little bit more than that. We don't know the exact population. Old man kid sent Canadian $300. Buy a locker on me. Thank you so much.
Merry New Year. Wow.
Merry Christmas.
So nice of you. Thank you so much.
We just bought 7, so we might need that for another one here. We found one in Cape Canaveral, and I bid up to $2,000 on it. And if Cape Canaveral is kind of the headquarters of NASA where they launch and everything, and this one looked like it was going to be incredible, but 2,000 is what I could find, and as far as what I could see, and then we had to pull back. Although there very well could have been a lot more money to be made in there, we don't gamble.
Because a lot of times the boxes could be mislabeled.
Yeah.
So it could say that it had something in there when it really didn't.
Timothy Mulford sent $5. Neighbor update. Okay.
Appreciate it,
so
Timothy.
Here's what's going to happen with the neighbor update. There is footage. We have footage already. Until we get the keys. And again, there are no physical keys to get to the property. What I mean is when the deed transfers into my name, all right? So when actually it's not even my name. When the deed transfers into the business, all right? So the deed actually transfers into the business. Once it is legally owned by the business, then that video will be released, and there's more footage to come to put that video together as well. Now, we thought and we had hoped that we were going to be on the property by last Friday. That didn't happen. 2 Fridays ago. Then we thought, well, Monday, and then we lost all hope with that with the title company. And now, I mean, I'm telling Georgia's going, well, we'll be on the 23rd, and I'm going, no, we won't be on the property till January.
Yeah, I said I'll be shocked if we get the keys by the 23rd, but I'm guessing it'll have to be after the New Year's.
That would be my guess, because the contract date is the 23rd. They have to send all the documentation out to 6 children. Some are in Texas, through the Postal Service, which right now the Postal Service has its own issues with keeping up. Absolutely. Then that all has to be signed around Christmas time, where people aren't giving attention to signing documents, which the amount of money all the kids are getting, I would think they'd want to sign it as fast as possible, especially before Christmas. But then the documents all have to go back to the title company.
Snail mail.
The title company has to file, and then I have to transfer funds, and then it just goes step. Jermaine Ellis, $2.99. We want Elvis. We want Elvis now. Ethan Hobson, $2. You all get Cash App. Get Cash App every cent. I don't think. Do we have Cash App?
Yes, we have just about every money app there is, but in order to help me stay organized and for the business, we want paper trail. So that's why I send PayPal invoices, because it creates less confusion, any mix-ups, and then it protects both the buyer and us.
And we get full accounting, which CPA just goes right in, pulls it all, boom, done deal. So it's all in QuickBooks.
Yep. And then our accountant has access to it.
So it's just all the way around for business wise. That's the best thing to do. So as they mentioned, they want Elvis now. We just found out today through our neighbors that how many coin pushers are within 10 minutes of us?
2 that they mentioned.
2.
At least 2.
That they know of.
Yes.
That they know of.
So now we have to find it.
So we haven't even been looking. And you guys are probably
really
thinking,
haven't, just because we're still trying to get situated.
So we came to Florida with a camper, with our clothes.
Yep.
Nothing else.
Yes. And the chicken.
Okay, we came to Florida with the camper, with our clothes, with the chicken, the 3 C's. Okay, CCC. But that's it. And so the challenge is to find everything that we possibly can through storage units. Now there will be a video coming out, and you're gonna see us spend $60,000 in 24 hours. And you're going to go, well, none of this is from a storage unit. Melissa's reselling and handmade, $5. May God bless your new endeavor richly for helping us little guys succeed. Merry Christmas. Yes, I want coin pusher videos now. Thank you so much. But when you see that video and half that video is done and the other half is we have to wait for those items to actually be delivered, and then you'll see those items in action, it'll make sense to you why we didn't wait to get those items from storage units, because we need them to do the business. So coming here with nothing, we literally have to start over, ground zero, empty slate, absolutely nothing, and rebuild a business from nothing.
And the challenge for us, we can easily go to any store and just purchase what we need, but there's no challenge there. It's too easy.
It's not fun.
So
it's not,
for
where's
us,
the treasure hunt in that?
So for us, since we're modern day treasure hunters, we want to take on that challenge and try and find what we can from storage units.
So that'll be a fun video. I think it'll be a fun video when we release that one. Within 24 hours, we have to spend so much money for the business just to go out and start buying storage units. I mean, we literally have to do that just to get going. I mean, we didn't have to. Well, actually, we did. So I want to make sure I'm clear on this. You don't have to go out and spend $60,000 to start doing this, okay? Because it's a business, and because we have business, we had to have the business expenses and startup here in Florida for tax purposes. So it's all accounting, it's all stewardship. We had to have those expenses and prepared for that. And I think that'll be fun for you guys to actually see that moving forward, where a lot of people in business, you know, a lot of people even on YouTube, you'll see them go out and buy Teslas and, you know,
mostly cars and things that they don't need. Yeah.
I like to think that all of you are my kind of people. That's what I like to think, because I think George can attest to this best. I hate spending money. I am extremely...
He hates spending money on himself.
Oh, I won't even buy myself a new pair of clothes. I hate spending money on myself. I don't mind giving. I love giving money to nonprofits, Christian organizations, people in need, things along those lines. I love that. I hate spending. I almost can't spend money on myself. It's against my very nature. But I think, again, in the line of, I think like you people are my kind of people. I mean, I would never get along with hoity-toity, you know, what would you call them? White collar, you know, nose up in the air, whatever, you know, pinky up. It's tea time, pinky up. I mean, George will tell you, I hate dressing up.
He will not dress up.
I want to be comfortable. It's got to be
super casual.
I like hardworking people.
Like if I wanted him to take me on a date to like a fancy restaurant, he'd be like, absolutely not.
I like a fire. Let's roast hot dogs on the fire.
It would have to be someplace super casual.
So I don't ever want anybody to think, you know, you're going to get to see us again. Those are business purchases that had to be made. So, you know, most people you would see online, they would go, well, you know, here's my amazing Tesla, which I would go, why the Hales would anybody buy a Tesla? That's so impractical. How are you going to work with that? So for me, that's how I think. I was like, if you're not buying a truck, how are you going to work? And that's how I think. And I think probably,
but not everybody buys storage units, and not everyone is a worker. So not everyone buys pickup trucks.
I think our viewership, I think we connect that way in that we are just hard-working people. I think our viewers are hard-working people, and they would go, Tesla, why would I need a Tesla? I need a truck, so that's way I can build my business. And you know, trucks you haul things back and forth. To anybody to me who doesn't buy a truck as a vehicle, I just don't get it. I don't understand it. Except
I would never buy a pickup truck. I'm okay with my SUV.
Whoa.
I have my SUV,
Number
which
one,
I haul a lot of stuff in.
You call your SUV your truck.
I call it an SUV.
And you said I have to have an SUV for what? Hauling.
For hauling.
Work vehicle.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. I think, you know, we're not the type of people that are ever going to go out and buy a Tesla and go like, oh, here you go, we bought a Tesla. We are the type of people that are going to go, hey, we are relocating. We just bought a 70-acre ranch. We're going to let you watch the process. And because that's part of the fun, we're going to build this property with storage units. And I think that's going to be a lot of fun, and we want to build the business there. We're going to have to hire, and that would be great if we can hire from people who already know us and love the concept and love what we do. And we want to be able to have guests there. We want to be able to host people and say, all right, come on down. Let's talk storage unit. Let's talk reselling. Let's talk YouTube. I mean, that's one of the things I told George from the very beginning. I would love to build a group of YouTubers that get YouTube, understand YouTube, love to talk YouTube, love to help each other on YouTube. And so, that's more in alignment where we fall with all of that and what we want to accomplish with the property. And wrestle gators.
And protect the chicken.
Okay, we've got mail. Which one of them?
Yes, a lot of you have emailed us or have sent messages or left comments like, what's your new mailing address? And we do have a forward ordered in, so you'll continue to send everything to our P.O. box in Ohio, and then everything will be forwarded directly to us. So there's no change in our address. If you send it to our P.O. box in Ohio, it'll automatically get forwarded to us.
Okay, we are not allowed. This one is from George Mitchell, and we are not allowed to open it until Christmas.
Okay.
So that one does not get opened on the live because it's not Christmas.
So should we wait till next Sunday? Or
No,
just open
it's
on Christmas?
Christmas.
Okay.
He's been very specific sending messages that not till Christmas.
Okay.
So it can't be next Sunday because
where is he from? So we can at least shout that out.
From Arizona.
All right.
Yuma.
Appreciate it, George from Arizona. We got
another verse. We got mail.
We do have mail. First package is from Michelle Watkins, all the way from Illinois.
Michelle. What is it?
Michelle. There is 2 things that's bubble wrapped. And then there's a note. How awesome is this? This one's for you, sir.
Oh, nice.
And this one's for me, and we'll show it in the camera at the same time.
Michelle
Ready?
Look how cool that is. This camera is really going to struggle, but there
Ghostbuster
you go.
And then Elvis for me.
Barb T just sent $5. Everyone have a very Merry Christmas. Need to leave early. No auction for me. Bye, Barb T.
Thanks for stopping in, Barb.
Merry Christmas, Barb. Now that is cool.
Dear George and Jeremy, I'm not sure if you're in Ohio or Florida. I do not know when you'll be live again, but I'm sending these anyhow. Aw, I thought they were cute and thought of you guys.
They're beyond cute.
Thank you so much, Michelle. We love them.
OBX Picker sent $4.99. Merry Christmas. Enjoy that Florida weather. Thank you so much, OBX Picker. Thank you so much. I continue to tell George every day, smartest thing we've ever done. Smartest thing we have ever done. If you are in the reselling business, smartest thing we've ever done. If you're not in the reselling business, smartest thing we've ever done. If you're unemployed, smartest thing we've ever done. If you're unemployed, smartest thing we've ever done. If you're employed, smartest thing we've ever done.
There's no note in here, but this is from twink.com.
No note?
No, I don't see a note.
All right, somebody's going to have to claim it. Somebody's going to have to claim it.
Yeah, I don't see a note, but it says, this is for you,
actually. Oh, nice. Look at that. Look at that. Look, we got a Ghostbusters collection already. Service Chihuahua says, what are your Christmas plans? Well, Service Chihuahua, we're going to let you know our Christmas plans right after mail. We want to know what everybody else's are, too.
This letter looks like it came from across the pond based on that.
Looks like French. Definitely French.
It says, love the push machine videos plus the conversations over the top of them. Love, Mandy from England.
England. Wow.
Nice.
Debbie Parker sent $4.99.
Appreciate it,
Merry
Mandy.
Christmas. Happy New Year. How did you like Tarpon Springs? Tarpon Springs was great, Debbie.
We didn't get to see any sponges though.
We
It was only in
didn't.
the gift shops.
We went to meet one of Georgia's friends that lives near Tarpon Springs, and so we went to meet for
this
lunch.
was one of my
last Sunday.
oldest friends, high school.
So last Sunday, and we couldn't stay very long, but we drove a couple hours to go spend time with them.
Yeah.
We didn't get to see much of the actual water, but we'll get down there again. We will.
Yeah. This card's from Elizabeth Green, all the way from Sunbury, Ohio. So a fellow Ohioan.
Ohio
Says, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Enjoy the warm weather. Sincerely, Elizabeth. Appreciate it, Elizabeth.
Love the warm weather. It's short and t-shirts every day, even when it's cold. By 12 o'clock, by noon, which is when we would usually go to an auction, you bid, and then by noon you start digging into the units, and that's when we would be in the units. And so it's t-shirt weather. You're gonna see in the videos Georgia's wearing like 3 layers. That's her thyroid issues. So she literally is gonna have t-shirts and a scarf and all kinds. It's ridiculous. And I'm in a t-shirt, and so on camera,
it's not ridiculous when I'm cold.
So on camera, I usually have the hoodie on because I'm in the units and I need to protect my skin from rat droppings, whatever.
Well, that's
whatever
my
it is.
reason too.
So, anyways, she's got like 5 layers on, and it's 75 degrees, and you just go with
They're
it.
thin layers like this t-shirt.
Just go with it. They are not. You'll see your jacket.
The
hoodie.
next.
Wait. Service Chihuahua, $5. My plans for Christmas to get my service dog over pancreatitis, irritable bowel flare up. Please pray for her. We will.
We will.
I think I might
Our
have that
pets
same
become
flare
our
up.
family.
I have that same flare up. Might want to let us know what the actual symptoms are, because I might have the same thing.
George and Jeremy sending smiles across the miles. Love, Sarah and Simon from the UK, and says, define naughty. There they are.
Define
they look
naughty?
like such a fun couple. This is all the way from the UK. Love it.
Very
Last
cool.
card is from Paula Kiefer from Chambersburg, Pennsylvania. This one says, George and Jeremy, wishing you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Hugs and kisses, Paula Kiefer. Whoa.
Whoa. What just happened there? Is that what I think it is? It is. That is
nice.
The king.
You see the king, right? Pretty cool. I don't have one of these. So this will definitely go in my bag of Elvis goodies. Appreciate it so much. Thank you. I think that's it. That was the last one. Thank you so much, Paula.
So plans for Christmas. What are the plans?
The plan, and I asked him, what if we get the keys?
You know what? It is burning up.
Literally on the 23rd.
I'm literally burning up. I cannot take this.
And then Christmas will be 2 days away. He would like to go to Sanibel Island for Christmas, which is where we were last Christmas. And we built a Sandman. But if we get the keys on the 23rd with only 2 days before Christmas, he may get engulfed in gutting out or whatever plans he wanted to do with the existing structure there and figuring out how to get the camper hooked up. So I'm okay either way. If we go, great. If not, and we stay behind and we work on the property, I'm okay with that. So as long as him and I are together for Christmas, that's all that really matters to me. Marshall sent $5, says, George, I understand. I had thyroid cancer 4 years ago. I stayed cold. Appreciate it, Marshall. I'm glad I'm not the only one. And you guys are like saying that you two are having this issue, because he looks at me like I have 2 heads. Like he can't wrap his head around the fact that I get
2
called.
Personalities, not heads, personalities.
Colin sent $5, says, that's 5 GP. I am having time with my stepson who is cooking me Christmas dinner. And his girlfriend will join us.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
That'll be fun.
That'll be nice.
Debbie Vaughn just sent $5. Merry Christmas, you two. I was tickled You got to feed and hold alligators.
That was pretty awesome.
So a lot of people were commenting, well, why didn't Jeremy get to touch the alligator? Da 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 da. So do you want to tell him what happened?
He started to pet it, and then it like snapped at him.
No, that's not what I'm referring to.
But we only paid for one holding.
That's not what I'm referring to.
Okay, so why don't
All right,
we
so
answer?
we videoed that whole video with the GoPro, or the new Hero GoPro 9. So we bought the GoPro 9, the Hero, for what the ASMR, but we decided to take it out and give it a test run out on the actual field. So George was filming me, but the film came back with no audio whatsoever. So we switched, and then I was petting the alligator under, and he was trying to nip me, and I was, you know, the whole deal. And the 2 minutes of that footage there's no sound. So it just got booted. So that didn't work for us, unfortunately. Service Chihuahua just sent $5. Jeremy, my dog, has abdominal pain, appetite loss, diarrhea, inflammation, gas. Need I say more?
Aww,
he needs appetite loss with me. Huh, interesting.
So are you saying you have all those symptoms minus appetite
Well,
loss?
actually, I was asking for a friend. I was just asking for a friend. That was all I was asking for. That was it. But if we're lucky, if we're extremely lucky, we'll get the keys Wednesday. We'll get on the property. We'll start gutting. So what we've done is we've filmed all of this week's videos, and all the videos are uploaded till Friday. I still have to edit Saturdays. But what that'll allow us to do is actually get on the property, and then we'll be able to gut the house, which will become storage. We also we're going to use the bathroom as well. And then we got to get the water up and running, test the well water, run a 30 amp service for the camper. Then we also have to test the septic, and then actually put the septic insert for the camper as well before we ever move anything onto the property with the camper. But we will move equipment and trailers and ourselves over there, and especially stuff. The sooner the stuff gets out of the camper, the better. I can't stand living with work all over. So again, for all of you resellers, you're going to have messes. Designate one area. Don't let it overtake your life, which it does for all of us. It is more than annoying when it overtakes your life. You got to have that separation of, this is where I live, this is where work mess is. So the sooner we can get that over there, the better. And then we'll prep and we'll gut, and we'll have huge bonfires because of gutting. And then we'll get over to Sanibel. That's the goal.
Yeah, we'll try and have a studio in there as well. That way we're not crowded.
Melissa says no 50 amp, no AC. Yep, got AC. It's just 30 amp though. I have an adapter. Actually, we just found an adapter. Remember, everybody RVs down here.
If we put the AC on, it would be so loud that it would be hard for you guys to hear us.
So we have an adapter from 30 amp to 15 amp, but 15 amps is going to be limited on what we can run. So we're just going to go ahead and put the 30 amp in, and then while we build, we're good. We're good to go. I am finding out real quick that the biggest thing difference wise is, you know, my passion, determination, motivation, whatever you want to call it, my drive. That's probably the best. My drive is much higher gear than the general area down here. So my drive of aggressiveness to finish a 10,000 square foot facility and have an efficiency apartment before we leave for Ohio, it's a pipe dream. So I think where we'll get, if we're lucky, as I'm talking to contractors, I think what we'll do is we'll be able to get the concrete base for sure. Now, so many people have said, hey, watch out for sinkholes. Just so everybody knows, we know all of this already. This isn't something we went blindly into. So just to alleviate everybody, what we're doing is we're actually drilling down. There will be pylons down into the ground. The cement slab for the 10,000 square foot warehouse will actually be floating on the pylons in case a sinkhole ever shows up. So it's specific construction process down here. So your slab is actually on the pylons. Sinkhole does nothing to it. If that were to ever happen, which I doubt it ever will. So
and the contractor that we're hiring specializes in sinkholes,
and
so that
then the steel structure will go up. So the steel structure will be I don't know, $65,000-$75,000. There'll be another $50,000 to actually erect it. Then what we have to do is then build the apartment on the inside and any specialization basically. But I think what will realistically happen before we go back up to Ohio, so we'll just call it season 1 in Florida. Okay, what will happen is we'll get the cement pad, we'll get all the utilities set up, the cement pad will go down, and then the building will be erected. So we'll still have RV hookups but the apartment won't get done, that's for sure. I've kind of just thrown that on the back burner and gone, all right, that's never going to happen in this time frame. Or I would have to stay longer in Florida, and I don't want to fly back and forth necessarily. So we'll kind of play it out. But, you know, Northern Drive is, well, it's not even Northern and Southern Drive. It's probably, I mean, the reality is it's Jeremy Drive versus, I have too much drive is basically what it amounts to. So I have no problem taking off a big bite of something and going, all right, let's sink into this. Let's attack it. Let's get it done. Whereas other people aren't so driven. It's not that they don't have drive. They just, it's just different than what I want to accomplish and then the time frame. And they got to go, whoa. That's too aggressive. Pull it back. This is more realistic. And then you go, all right, that works.
So am I allowed to tell you that? Whoa.
No. Because I always have to pull you forward.
You need to pull it back.
Liana Dobbs just sent $5. Keep it up. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so much. We do appreciate that. And we will be sharing with you where we are at. I mean, like we tell you, Wooster, Ohio, in Wayne County. That's no secret. We will eventually share with you where we're at, where we're staying. Once we get on our property, then we'll go, hey, here's where we're at. There have been a lot of guesses on YouTube. And there have only been a handful that are actually right.
Spot on.
So there are many who think they got it figured out, but they are
way off course.
Way off.
Linda
way
says
off.
We're just a little laid back here down in the South.
And laid back is good. We love it. We love it. I absolutely love the politeness. I mean, it's like
everyone has been so kind.
Like we got to go to our county dump. And this older lady, oh man, she is just.
We called ahead of time just to kind of figure out what the process is, because in Ohio we're not used to that. We're used to having garbage
pay
day
per pound.
Put your garbage out on the curb on this day, and you're limit to one garbage pail and then one recycling pail. Here,
thank you, Fast
we called
Ed.
ahead of time, and the woman was very professional, very polite. Even reading the reviews online, a lot of people are like, "Everyone there is great." Love them. And then you show up and she's all dressed up in her
all Christmas garb. And I told George, I was like, oh, you're going to love this lady. She's a middle-aged black lady. She's so awesome. She's all Christmas. She's decked out. She's so nice. And I was like, this is my people. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
And going to the dump. Well, you're going to see us.
You pull in onto.
You get weighed even though it's free.
Yeah. And then they weigh you on the way back. So as long as you have household items, it's free.
It's free.
And then if you come a second time, then you get charged based on your weight.
So
you essentially can go in once a day.
Once a day.
Fess Ed sent $2, says, Merry Christmas. Appreciate it.
So I took George a couple days ago and just to show her how cool it was. And so that was fun.
And I'm recording,
and
she sees me. She's like, she's taking pictures of the back of your head.
I edited that part out. But yeah, she's like, that woman's taking pictures of the back of your head. And I was like, yeah, she likes to rub in how bald I'm getting. Yeah. But it's just the whole area, the politeness, the laid back is good. It is good.
Yeah. Everyone, it's either yes, sir, yes, ma'am, yes, sir, yes, ma'am. And you get that up north too in Ohio, but here it's a little bit more where they say yes, sir, yes, ma'am a lot.
We want the laid back of Florida too. So like I told George, I bought 7 storage units. I'm literally going to bust my butt for 3 days. And then for the next week, I'm going to do whatever I want to do. It's laid back. So I push really hard for 3 days. I pushed hard for 3 days. Actually 4 days. And now what I can do, because I push that hard, I can take a week off if I want.
Jeannie sent $2, says Merry Christmas from Texas.
Which we are taking a week off. We're going to Sanibel, which is why I pushed so hard. Thank you so much,
So do
Jeannie.
you think that if we truly do get the keys by the 23rd, you're not going to be tempted to want to work and burn? And
no, I'm still going to want to get
what
in
day
there.
would you want to leave to go to Sanibel?
I don't know. Here's the other thing that we found out today. We found out there used to be an old black church on the property. So back in the day, like, you know, you got your First Baptist Church, and then you have your Second Baptist Church, which is a lot of African-American churches, the Second Baptist Church.
Mm-hmm.
And so we found out some of the history of the property today, that there's old remnants of the church there. I cannot wait to get on the property and find it. I can't wait. That's going to be so cool.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. It's going to be
there's
so
many
cool.
portions of the property that we haven't explored yet, so we are looking forward to that.
Yeah, we've barely been on pretty much. We've barely been on a lot.
A small percentage.
Very small percentage.
Mm-hmm.
And I was talking to Captain Dan today, and Captain Dan was telling me about him wanting to get on. So the town that we're in is named after the creek that runs through the property. And so Captain Dan is one of our neighbors. He takes fishing excursions out past the Keys, and he's going to take us out eventually. But Captain Dan was telling me,
fun.
He's like, I've been wanting to get on the canoe and just canoe that creek. I was like, let's do it. I said, let's get some inner tubes. He goes, boy, are you crazy? He's like, you got to get a canoe with a big old long stick. I was like, well, yeah, a little bit crazy.
He's probably like, my hips can't handle that.
You guys will get to meet Captain Dan
He's awesome.
in a video in the future, because he's taking us out fishing out on the Keys and on his pontoon. It's gonna be fun.
We'll probably be with the campground owners then too, and you guys get to meet them then.
Yeah. So eventually, I mean, we're gonna let you guys know where we're at eventually, and tell you, hey, you can stay at the campground here, and you guys can enjoy the location as well. We think we picked a pretty sweet spot, but it'll be interesting to hear what all of you guys say. Now, it works perfect for what we do in our business plan. And I think it works perfect as well for any tourists that want to go out to the Keys and enjoy that as well. It's absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. Ann said, friend of Lieutenant Dan. Yeah, Captain Dan. That's what I thought. He was, I'm Captain Dan. I was like, you must know Lieutenant Dan. Yeah. So Annette said it would be so cool to metal detect around the old church site. Here's the thing, Annette. There are actually books written the metal detecting in this area, because the Indians lived all over this area. Mm-hmm. There were major battles. I was meeting with one of the contractors. His dad owns 400 acres, and they found a major historical site. A guy asked if he could metal detect. Within 10 minutes, he dug up an entire historical site of an Indian and American battle, and just absolutely awesome. amazing what you can find in this area. So we have the metal detector. Getting out on the property and metal detecting will be amazing.
Looking forward to it. We have yet to use our metal detector. We bring it with us everywhere, but we just never have time to do it. So hopefully we'll put it to use this year. 2021 will be our year.
I'll believe it when I see it. And Studio said the Seminole Indians. Yep. Exactly, the Seminole Indians. Absolutely. And there's even books written on, actually even the History Channel has documented some of the finds in these areas. And a lot along the river, there are megalodon teeth that's as big as your hand, if not bigger. Fast, I just sent $2.
That's the size of my face.
Have you been to the Coral Castle yet? Nope.
No.
Don't even know what it is.
Don't.
You have to send us an email and let us know what the Coral Castle is.
Yes, send us a link.
Maybe it's in our tourism
There's
book.
just so many places to explore. Florida's such a big state. There's so much to explore just in the general area that we're in now. That
we could start with 70 acres. We'll start there.
Yeah.
and see where we can go from there. But the beautiful part is we can do so much. We'll work really hard for a few days, and then we can play for a week, and then work really hard for a few days and play for a week. There are thousands and thousands of storage units up for auction all around us.
Oh, yeah.
And it's literally take your pick. What do you want to buy?
It's an abundance. It's almost overwhelming because you don't know where to start, right? You just have to go through so many.
You look and you go, I don't know where to start. That's what you do. Pretty much that's what you do. Have we seen Gomer Pyle? Debbie wants us to find some treasure. I have no doubt we're going to find treasure. I have no doubt we're going to find a lot of Indian artifacts. We're going to find a lot of fossils, hopefully a ton of megalodon teeth. Which
teeth would be cool.
You buy property in the fossil bed out here. So if you're in the fossil bed, if you buy property on the fossil bed, the fossils alone, we've taught you guys about Petoskey stones. If you buy property in a fossil bed, the fossils alone that you find in your fossil bed property will more than cover the expense of your actual property. So, there's all kinds of ways to make money buying property. Real estate is the best investment you can ever make. Not storage units, real estate.
Coral Castle is in Homestead, Florida.
Homestead, do we know where that's at?
No,
Tweety Pie 77 said $5. Merry Christmas, guys. I'm glad I found this channel this year. Thank you so much.
We're glad you found our channel as well.
We appreciate it. I believe, can you guys let me know, did we find this memory stick in yesterday's video, or was it in another video that we said we would show?
Fred says Homestead is near Miami. So that's south. Way south.
So did we say... Yes, we own the mineral rights to the property. Rebecca said it's in another. Okay, this is next week. We've gone through so many storage units. That's really annoying. We've gone through so many storage units that I can't even remember when we do this. And the annoying part is her phone. It's echoing. Hopefully that's not causing a problem for you guys. All right. They all said it's another video. Debbie Vaughn says she's clueless.
I'm behind. She's behind on our videos.
So apparently
she does join us every Sunday live.
Apparently that is in another video. You will get to see what's on that next Sunday. How about you kill that thing so we can just use this camera?
Okay.
So you'll get to see what's on that, and you will find out as well. You're going to get to see what's on some other stuff. There are some crazy units that we bought, and that thumb drive came from a crazy unit. As a matter of fact, just as a preview, I don't know what's on it yet. I haven't looked. We've been working so hard, and I'm gonna peek. I'm just gonna peek. I'm not gonna show it to you yet. I'm just gonna peek.
Well, I was gonna say that doesn't look familiar to me either, but according to you, my memory is bad.
I'd say it's beyond bad at this point.
Yours is getting pretty bad too.
Okay, there is stuff here, and here's the pics file. Let's find out what we got.
The first picture already, we could tell you right now we can't show you.
Okay, so there's pictures and documents. You want me to open that? Okay, this one is for next week. Tony sent $5. Hi, George and Jeremy.
Hey, Tony.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
All right, this is for next week. I'm going to throw that up in the cabinet. And then we also have a laptop that we'll be going through next week. So we have to remember to take the thumb drive and the laptop to Sanibel with us. Which day is Christmas?
The 23rd is Wednesday. So Christmas falls on a Friday. So next Friday. This upcoming Friday.
All right, I'm gonna.
So 5 days. 5 days from today. Oh my gosh, I can't believe Christmas is right around the corner. There's a ladybug that got in. Jeremy likes to suck them up in the vacuum cleaner. 2 ladybugs. It's 10 o'clock already. Time, who's ready for the auction? I think I'm going to use a GIF that one of our subscribers sent as the practice. All right. So if you guys have any last words before we go into the auction?
Goodbye.
All right. If this is your first live auction, I'm going to go through the rules. First thing, we want to make sure that you guys are in live chat and not top chat. This is super, super important because that way everyone at home, including us, sees the chat as it goes in sequence. Top chat will just make everything go mismatch and misorder, and then at the end of the auction we always give away a free gift, so that's important as well to make sure that you're in live chat. All of the lots that I bring out start off with $25 minimum bid, and that includes free shipping if you live here in the US. If you live outside of the US, you are more than welcome to bid, but just keep in mind that you will have to pay extra shipping costs. Shipping varies depending on the dimension of the package, the weight of the package, and the location that you are in the world, but it's going to range anywhere from like $50 to $80. So keep that in mind. If you are from a different country, know your country's custom laws and your country's import fees. Our auction style is minute to win it. So once I show you the lot, Jeremy will say go. At that time, you have 1 minute to place your bids in the chat. You have to be here with us live bidding in the live chat. And then once the timer is up, our sold moderator, who is Flipping Adventures, will type in sold in the chat, and then whoever has the highest bid before Flipping Adventures types in sold, then you are the highest bidder. If you are the highest bidder, then we suggest...
Bonnie wants me to propose to you. George, I propose that you keep your body temperature at one temperature so we have some consistency in the camper.
Okay, that's so ridiculous.
How's that proposal? Bonnie, I tried. If
you are the highest bidder, we ask that you please send us your information immediately to whatthehales@yahoo. Email address is right here on the screen. And then Jeremy will remind you throughout the auction what to send us. But we will need your YouTube profile name, your legal name, your mailing address, the lot that you bid on, and the amount that you bid on.
Teresa, we know it's an issue. We'll correct it next week.
If you are a runner-up and you want to be considered as the backup bidder, then you can send us your information immediately as well. Everything I'll be sending PayPal invoices tomorrow morning. And then everything is sold as is. There's no guarantees. There's no returns. We auction things off to you as we find them in the storage unit. We will do a practice lot. So this will be our practice.
Roxanne,
the Elvis dollar.
If it continues to be a problem, we'll just cancel the auction tonight. Or we will start it up on a different way, the right way, and we'll figure it out.
And then don't forget, you'll have a chance to win a free lot at the end of our auction by being the first 3 people to answer the trivia question correctly. A couple people in the chat asked earlier if I found my cowbell. Yes, I knew I packed it. I found it. So the auction can be the same. It's going to feel the same again. All right, you ready? You ready to do the practice?
Is this auction going to work, guys, with all the bad footage right now on the live? Let us know if you think it's even going to work. You guys are the other end of it. So you let us know. Do you think it'll work or not?
The stream has been fine for me.
We know it's bad. It's the way that it's set up right now.
Super blurry. Flipping Adventure says it's not bad. It's like 50-50 right now. Do you want to push it off till tomorrow?
If we do the auction tomorrow night and we do it the right way, would that be better for you guys? Because half of you are saying it's super blurry and half of you are saying it's okay.
It's freezing, blurry, but I can still hear you.
Okay. Underwater. Okay, let's do this. All right. we don't want it to be a bad auction for you guys. We want you to be able to see what it is that you're bidding on. And
Pam Carter says yes tomorrow. Studio says yes, I'll have more money tomorrow.
Brett just said we could use the home internet too. So it's the way that we actually set it up tonight. So let's do this. Let's push it off until tomorrow so the quality is there for you guys, because that's really important for us, for you guys to get the deals for your reselling as you source from us. So you know the pins that we found are going to be in there. The jackets are going to be in there.
The denim vest, if you guys remember.
The 24 karat gold, the stamp collection will be in there. The OLIGHTs, she's going to put OLIGHTs in there too. So let's do that. Let's wait until tomorrow. We'll go live tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Is anything going to hold us back from doing that?
No.
We'll do the auction tomorrow night at 9 p.m. where we have a better setup for you guys and we're not so blurry. And then, yes, Cecilia said blurry, do it tomorrow. Yeah, okay. And that way you can see everything that you need to see.
That works. That works.
What are we singing?
The typical song that you like to sing, a lullaby.
It's not late at night right now. It's only 10 o'clock.
But it's late for a lot of people.
You have to sing the ABCs. A, B.
You know I can't sing.
E, F, G.
Brett must be watching us live.
H, I, J.
For him to text you right now.
L, M, N, O, P. Q, R, S. T, U, N, V. W. What's next?
X.
Y, and Z.
Why just
Now
why?
I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing them with me?
See, look, Michelle's already sleeping.
Already?
Thank you guys so much for joining us. Sorry that the live stream is really blurry. We'll do the setup tomorrow.
I was going if you love What the Hales. That was just joking.
We'll see you guys tomorrow
What's my
at
starting
9
note?
p.m.
She's trying to shut me down. If you love What the Hales, type What the Hales.
Jason Swift
If you
says,
love
sing a
What the
campfire
Hales,
song.
type What the Hales. Yeah. If you love What the Hales and you love those Christmas sales, don't worry. The post office will get them all there eventually. If you love What the Hales, type What the Hales.
Good night, everyone. Love ya.